So it's been a couple days. I've been struggling with this last board, but I finally got it. I just gave up on the whole strip completely, and I had enough left over where I can do two of the same size, so I had two more tries. One of my coworkers used to be, well, I guess he is still, but he was electrical engineering with Toyota, so he had the right tool. It pays to have the right tool, come to find out. But finally got this new board up. Come to find out, this epoxy I used isn't all that good. Like, I can peel this up by hand. And obviously I don't care about this board anymore because, you know, but I don't think epoxy is supposed to do that. But who am I to say? What we're gonna do, we're gonna heat shrink this solder. Well, we'll solder on another one right there, the output, test it, then heat shrink it just to make sure it doesn't come up, because I should have done that before because my heat shrink doesn't fit over the boards, but I'm pretty sure it can fit over the LED strips. So if you're doing this, heat shrink then epoxy on, because you want to get all the testing out of the way and then put it together. Like this one, I think I need to redo the output on this because the halo wasn't working the other day. So, oh, it's a pain, but this is good. I'm trying to get it done this weekend. Probably not gonna happen, but just get all the LEDs buttoned up and functioning. So it's been a while. Game day happened, you know how it is. I went to Lowe's and I got some black paint. I'm just gonna do all black. This is gloss, so it'll go where the chrome is. You're not gonna see a lot of the chrome, but you will see like the sides of it. So I want to at least get that, but like the inside here, you won't see. You'll see some of the inside of the ring, but main part is the outside. I thought about trying to find like a metallic black or something. I couldn't find it, so just going with gloss. Paint that tonight. Finally got the left side working. This is the left side, that's the right side, which I guess that kind of worked out. And I'll figure it out when I put it in the car which one's left and which one's right, because if not, I'll just switch the wires. I also got was some 5/8 shrink tubing, which I thought my biggest size was 1/2 inch, but it might be 3/8. I don't really know, but I just got the next size up than what I thought. So I can actually shrink wrap all of these, which is what I'll do. But on top of that, I'll epoxy all of them, because coworker who was an electrical engineer and worked with Toyota and all that, he said like epoxy doesn't hurt anything. That's what they call potting, when they fill. Like this is probably potted. It just makes it waterproof and seals it. And then on top of that, I'll do zip ties, just like make it bulletproof, because I really don't ever want to open these up again to resolder something that came undone, you know? I'll probably go spray these, and then while that's drying, go ahead and epoxy, heat shrink, and all that. Oh, I gotta put this on the board too. Next update will be when I mount the boards on these boards and the halo on the other headlight. It's up there somewhere. Paint time. Backtrack. I figured out why the halo wasn't working. So this headlight is pretty much done, right? I just got a epoxy heat shrink and then zip tie. I forgot to add a halo, so there's 4 sections on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But on the right side there's just 3, which is why this one never lit up. I thought the soldering came undone. It's not. We're all good there. This is a good day for me. I've spent like weeks on this stupid one board and whatever. I'm just glad it's done. Yeah, let's go to the future. So it's future, and we're gonna paint the headlights. Housings? It's not really the housing. Anyway, masked everything off. I'm not painting it inside. Don't worry, I'm going outside to paint it. But masked everything off and just painting the chrome like I said. Forgot to buy sandpaper, so we're roughing it. But we got some primer and just gloss black all in one, so we should be good. It's not gonna get touched, so it probably won't chip, so we're fine. But you know, you should sand this. I'm not. Oh well, whatever. Here's what they look like gloss black. Alright, it is Sunday. I've been working, you know, yesterday, today, all day. And as you can tell, we got light. Just got a good breakthrough on this. Everything works. You got your inner, middle, outer tri-bar, and your halo. And here, I'll turn it off because it's hard to see right now. But I decided to take a risk and decided to pot these, aka just put like epoxy on them. So I did all the connections. And honestly, if this didn't work, I would have been screwed because I couldn't have soldered them off because there's epoxy over the solder. Well, maybe you can melt the epoxy. Anyway, it works. So now I'm gonna do that on this board. So I'll take it off, make sure it works, so I don't have to resolder anything, and go from there. Something else I did today, I was painting the insides, as you do. I painted the chrome part black, and then I got some overspray, and I was like, you know what, I'll do that part and the other part that I got it black, so it's a little more mix up. But this ring is all rough, and the part that is new is smooth. Even though I sanded both, I wiped them down, like I did the same thing to both areas, but one was already painted, but it's reacting completely different. And it, you know, it was outside. Last night I painted outside, and I don't know, so I'm just gonna sand it and paint it again. So that's that. While I do stuff, I'm gonna do more stuff. Does that make sense? Cool. I'm also gonna do heat shrink. I got larger heat shrink. And then I will also zip tie it because, why not? I'm just trying to make it bulletproof. Let's go to when the headlights are, when the LEDs are all done. So it's a new day. I just worked all day. They're done. And boy, do I have something to show y'all. Well, guess what's happening again? The regulator's going bad. I don't know if you can hear that. It worked all this time and nothing. That's so weird. I got the lights working. Not sure what's going on now because this hasn't happened in months. Oh, of course when I get the camera out it fails. I don't know what I did, but it's not clicking anymore. So before it does it, both work. And look at this one, look how cool that is. Now these inner tri-bars are a little bit behind, I don't know why, but and all the other ones, they're even, so whatever. I did that. Not on my own, no, there's lots of people to help me, but look at it. I think the camera just makes it look white because it's so bright. You can tell the colors in person. So let's test. So first one will be daytime running lights or parking lights, which is the red wire. For me anyway, I don't know about you. It's the second input. Ooh, that's cool. And then, okay, they stay on for a little bit and then they fade out. That's basic. Let's do pulsates. Okay. Materialize. Alright, got little colors in there. Let's do scan sweep. Oh, that might be it. That might be the ticket right there. Rainbow Road, this one might be fun. And off. That one's fun. Oh man, these are so much cooler than just yellow. What is this? Oscillate. So it gets brighter and brighter. Chiron? Sharon? Cool. Not my favorite. I bet y'all can tell my favorite. And stair step. Alright, I think for now, that one's cool but kind of slow. I can change the speed, but scan sweep. Yep, that's the one. Got the parking light, so that'll come on when I unlock the car, or just have the daytime running lights on. I don't know. Even if it's just yellow when it's daytime running light, like that'd be cool. Or I can always turn the daytime running lights on the car off and just run like a solid color, not red or blue. Probably like a green to match my wheels. Just be that guy. And if you're wondering what all these words I'm saying, like stair stepper or anything, scan sweep, it's in the app. So, you know, you have different settings, like there's that many for turn signals, that many for parking lights, that many for, well, there's 2 for brake. These aren't brake lights, so I'm not gonna test that because I don't care. But let's do left. Would that be this one? Third input for me, that's a green wire. So we'll do this to power. And really the yellow wire is the left turn signal. Or the module's labeled wrong. But in the app, this is the left one, and well, anyway, here's what it looks like. So there's your blinker. I don't know how to make it solid, like boom, 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 boom. I think that's here how you make it like an offset. I think that's how you do it. Right now all the offsets are 0, just making it simple. See, the left side has that smaller third board, which is on this one. Love it. Started messing around with some HID projector stuff, trying to get this figured out. It's midnight. I'm going to bed. That'll be it for this video. Next video, all HID focused. Getting them mounted, getting them set up. I've messed with one, so kind of know what to do. I like to mess with one and then show y'all how to do it, because I don't lead y'all wrong and say something and then have to go back on what I say. So I like to give y'all the facts right off the bat. Yeah, so just a brief overview. I masked everything off and painted this gloss black. First the chrome part, and then I got some overspray right here, so I was like, you know what, I'll do the whole thing. And then masked it off, sprayed it. This part was smooth, and then this part was like, it almost had the texture of like the back of masking tape. Is real weird. It's like I sanded both areas, I prepped both areas the same, and I got 2 different results. The only difference is one was already painted. Go figure, but I let it dry and got it fairly smooth. Like in the right light you can see it, but no one's gonna be like, oh look, your paint's weird. No one's gonna do that. You're weird if you do that. Don't do that. And I just put epoxy on the back of the halo and then stuck it on, instead of epoxying the headlight and sticking the halo on. Way easier to put the epoxy on the halo than stick it on, because you can rotate it, slide it back a little bit. And then I just got some tape and held it in place, so it was like a lip all the way around it. And like it's like a step down. Boards in the back. We epoxied where all the wires are, so it kind of looks like that, but on the boards. Then heat shrink, then zip ties. So hopefully these will never come unconnected or anything. Still figuring out what to do with this wire, where to put that and whatnot, but these headlights are big enough there's room, and I'm tightening some stuff up so like this can stay down here, because there used to be like a relay and a resistor maybe right there. So I know there's room at the bottom for stuff. Hey, I hope you're building one of these. It's a lot of work. I probably would go back and just pay somebody to build it. That, you know, reputable person. Not like, oh, this guy can do it for $300 for parts and labor. It's like, parts itself are like $500. Good parts anyway. And most of that's HID systems. So, you know, if you're doing LED system, whatever, you can go crazy. Yeah, that's it for this video. So stay tuned for the next part. I think it's stay tuned for the HIDs.